We're just getting started, it's a part of the game. Building anticipation, getting close to the edge.
Good morning, everyone. This is the last full day that we have of our trip. It is the morning of the 9th and we are in our suite in the Rosewood Hong Kong, and I am very much in denial that this is our last full day. I am just getting ready. This suite is crazy. There are mirrors everywhere. Let me just show you what I'm faced with. So there's sort of mirrors just everywhere. You cannot move without seeing your reflection multiple times. You can see yourself from every angle. This is like a like lifestyle influencer's dream. For me, it's a little bit overwhelming to just see myself all the time, but I'm getting used to it. The plan for today is very much exploring Hong Kong. Yesterday we arrived here, but we were only here really in the evening. We spent the day in Macau, so we have got a fun day planned of exploring Hong Kong, and the weather is glorious. It is so nice. I think we've picked an excellent day to be wandering around Hong Kong and seeing everything this city has to offer. First impressions of Hong Kong are really good. It is very picturesque. The harbour that we are overlooking is beautiful. There's stunning buildings, lots of ships and boats. There's dramatic cliffs and scenery. So just from an aesthetic perspective, Hong Kong is doing the most. And then from a what to do perspective, I think we've got a lot of options for today. I don't think we'll have enough time to get everything that I wanted to do into one trip, so I think this place is getting filed under has to go back, but we'll see how I feel by the end of the trip. But for now, gonna finish getting ready, gotta have some breakfast, gotta check out the Rosewood breakfast buffet. You know what I'm like with a breakfast buffet, so I'm very much looking forward to doing that, and then we're gonna get started on our day of exploring Hong Kong. You're coming with me. See you in a bit.
You slow jazz in the morning, like the heat of July when you hold me. Your love moves like magic, alchemy. Never felt this before. Can make me feel the same. Your voice, your hands, the rush, it's always pulling me in.
Just had a very nice breakfast. Not as extensive as the Ritz-Carlton breakfast buffet, but probably tastier. I'm gonna go for that. Really nice. We are now just waiting for our driver for the day, who is going to take us on a trip around Hong Kong. We can basically stop whenever we want. We have a list of things we want to do, so he's gonna basically just drive us around for the day. Exciting. Look at that view.
Wilson. Lovely weather.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Very nice weather.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Go on, and you get.
Which side you go?
I'll go on the other side. Thank you. Hello. Thank you so much. So we've just got in the car and we are off on our day of exploring Hong Kong. We are starting with, what are we starting with, Lulu?
Victoria Peak.
Thank you. We are starting with Victoria Peak, which is the most iconic, so why not start there? And looking forward to seeing the view there. It is a nice day today, so the weather gods have smiled on us. And we have a very nice car which has very nicely added a few little things in for our comfort. Gonna try one of those later. And yeah, let's get going. Let's start the day in Hong Kong. We are Now out of the car and walking towards the Peak lookout point or viewpoint. We're actually not sure where we're going, but our driver directed us to walk down here, so we'll see what we find at the end of this little lane. We can see some tantalising glimpses of a potential view on our right, but we haven't got there yet. I mean, that is stunning, isn't it? Doug was like, we do not talk to strangers.
Wilson, good afternoon. I am Wilson. This trail is apparently 50 kilometres long.
Okay, well...
I mean, obviously that's not what we're doing right now.
Right.
We're walking for a few minutes to get to the peak.
Are we though? Are we going in the right direction?
I'm sure we are.
Do you think we are?
Yes, because we're getting glimpses of beautiful views on the right. So I'm sure that soon we're going to get to where we're meant to be. I'm convinced. I'm going to look at the map.
Lou is our human GPS, always. I trust Lou's opinion. If she thinks we're on the right track, I trust that we're on the right track. That being said, she has been known on occasion, on very limited occasions,
Very limited when it comes to directions.
extremely rarely, she is known to be wrong. And so it's never problematic to triple check.
I am confused though.
Okay, good.
Maybe if you walk round to the right.
This is so beautiful. We literally cannot find the peak. I'm feeling quite concerned at our ability to find this place. It is just
But it's not only us, it's everybody else here as well. No one can find the bloody peak.
just wandering around looking for this peak, and it's just
not here.
not anywhere. I mean, it surely is not this hard to find. What are we doing wrong? I'm speechless. It is so hard to find. This is the fourth place that we've come to actually see the peak, and we still haven't got there. You can't make this up. We have gone to 3 different places to try and find the peak. We are now in our 4th place. If this isn't the peak, I am going to jump off the nearest cliff.
And the crazy thing about it is we have a private driver.
We have finally made it to the peak after 3 or 4 unsuccessful attempts. We just couldn't find the right place. We first went to a lookout point which was very pretty but not quite the top. Then we went to another pavilion which didn't show the skyscrapers. Then we went to a sort of mall drop-off point which again wasn't where we needed to be. And we've just found it now. For attempt number 4, it's quite difficult to get to, but once you find it, it's definitely worth it. I mean, look at that. Hello, we are going out for dinner. This is our last night in Hong Kong. It's going to be good. We're going to a place called the Legacy House, which is actually a restaurant in our hotel. So we are very excited. and I cannot wait to get some good last Hong Kong food. Tell me what you think I'd like.
I don't think you'd like any of the cocktails.
Is there anything you would like?
Not convinced that there's any of these cocktails I like. I would quite like a cocktail, but I'm not sure what.
I'm sure they'll make you your own.
Yeah.
It is a crazy view, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Hello, hello, hello. It is our last day in Hong Kong and it's actually already 1 p.m. I have been very neglectful of the vlog this morning. I woke up quite early, was doing a little bit of life admin, business stuff, and then Lou and I had some breakfast and we've just been out shopping. We went absolutely feral in Uniqlo. There is a JW Anderson collab right now, and when I tell you that everything is amazing, we got a lot. So much so we also then had to go and buy another suitcase. So we've just come back to the room with our extra suitcase, our massive Uniqlo haul, and we are now just starting our packing. We don't actually go to the airport for a long time. We've got like the rest of the afternoon, but we thought we'd get a head start now. We have our room reserved till 6 p.m, which is great. So we're just gonna pack, get ourselves sorted, and then probably relax a bit this afternoon because we're both exhausted. Hello, everybody. We have now basically packed to go home, and we're in the last moments of being in our hotel room before we go off to check out and make our way to the airport. Our flight isn't actually for a few hours, but we have to check out of this room by 6, which is in like 20 minutes. And we are then going to go to the top floor of this top floor of this hotel, where they have something called the Manor Club. If you book certain rooms, you get access to the Manor Club, and they have very nice food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, etc. Very comfortable seating. So we're just going to hang out there till the car is going to take us to the airport around 7:45, and then we make our way home. I cannot believe, and I know I've said this at least 20 times in the last 48 hours, I cannot believe that this holiday has come to an end. It has been so incredible. I'm going to do a rapid fire of some of my highlights and lowlights. Highlights: the excursions on our trip. Every single place that we visited as part of our trip was amazing, and I got something really special from it. I think the standout for me has to be Halong Bay, because I was so looking forward to seeing it in real life for so long. But then there were some like sneaky contenders in there that I actually wasn't expecting so much from, like Bangkok. I really loved Bangkok. I loved the vibe in Bangkok, and I wished we had more time there, and that's definitely one that I'm looking forward to going back to. Another sneaky contender for like kind of really unexpectedly amazing was I really enjoyed the day we spent in Macau, particularly the old town, walking around there. It just had so much personality and atmosphere. That was really, really great. And then I also have to shout out the elephant sanctuary in Koh Samui. It was something that we weren't planning on doing, but we added last minute, and I was very nervous to do it originally, and the reason why we didn't want to do it originally was because I don't really like going to those sorts of places. I always worry that even if they say they're a sanctuary and they're really ethically looking after these animals, that it's going to not feel great. But actually, this place was obviously taking amazing care of these elephants that had been abandoned or mistreated, and it was fantastic to see that in operation and to get so up close with all of those elephants. So that was those were some highlights on the excursion side. What else have I really loved? I mean, just the ship. The ship itself was glorious. It was really just perfect, and I wish we had spent more time on it actually. We had an amazing time using all of the incredible facilities. The pool was amazing, the spa was amazing, the amenities that were on offer were amazing. Of course, our room was fantastic, and our balcony and terrace. Our balcony and terrace were so large. We spent so much time out there just relaxing. That was lovely. So that was great. And then maybe the third and final highlight, like quick fire highlight, was just the simple fact of getting to spend so much time with Lou this holiday. We, in our personal lives, don't actually spend that much time together day on day because we're so busy with everything we've got going on, and I often feel like we're ships passing by in the night. But holidays are always an amazing time for us to really reconnect and spend deep quality time together, and that has certainly been an amazing part of this trip that was really needed, but also was really appreciated and welcomed. So that's been fantastic. Hi! On the plane,
ready to go back to our baby, and deciding what films to watch. Then we watched the end of Harry Potter 2, and then some sort of comedy period drama, and I'm not sure what else yet, but we need to stay awake for at least 6 hours of this 15-hour flight to get back into UK time, so let's see how it goes.
we are definitely ready to get home now. The flight is the worst bit because you basically have nothing you can do other than just sit there. But yes, gonna try and do a bit of work on the plane and watch some films and stay awake for as long as possible. When we land, it's going to be 5 a.m. something UK time, so we've got to stay awake for as long as possible and then sleep the second part of the flight. But we'll see how that plan ends up being. We'll see how that plan ends up doing. I have lost all my words. We'll see how that plan pans out. Alrighty, settling in for my flight now.
British Airways new crew today, welcome you to London's Heathrow. It's just approaching 5 a.m. Can we ask you please?
This is the Windsor Suite. There are actually multiple rooms available. This is the room we have today. It's called the Kensington, and it is so nice to get off the flight and come here whilst they are getting our bags. It's so much more convenient. So pleased we are in the Windsor Suite now. We've just got off the plane, it's around 5 a.m. Our plane landed 30 minutes early, which is great, but we have completely bypassed the need to go through security, to wait for our bags. The Windsor Suite is a really, really cool service where you basically get met off the plane, driven from the plane to the Windsor Suite, and then you wait in these gorgeous surroundings until your bag's ready and the car can then take you directly home. It's really transformational, especially if you've been flying long haul and you're coming in really early or really late, because I just don't have the energy to deal with all of that airport kerfuffle. So love the Windsor Suite so much and really, really think this is an amazing service. The other thing they do is food and drink, so it's a bit too early for me right now to order breakfast, but I would have done if it was a bit later in the day. Thank you so much. So pretty. I think I need to make a new daily habit of having a peppermint tea in the morning. This is really nice. It's really soothing. Exactly what I needed after a flight. Let's have a look at the snacks. Louisa has already had a couple, but I have not yet. We have a nice little selection of things. I am always down for mixed nuts, so there's a definite. Good morning, hello. Are you on the camera? How are you feeling, Lulu?
Tired.
I know. We're on our last home stretch, and the Windsor Suite have very nicely given us a little bag of something, which obviously you can see what it is. Little chocolates. Very sweet. Very nice. Oh. Home sweet home.
Can you just get up?
Yeah. Ooh. We're home, and this has never felt more relevant than for today. Definitely happy to be home and in the house. Oh gosh, what a long travel day. We are home, feeling really glad we're home, and we are only a few hours from seeing Zola now, which is the most exciting thing ever. Cannot wait. We are now going to get ourselves settled in. I need a shower desperately, and then get ready to see our baby. Cannot wait, cannot wait. I am going to close this vlog off. This is the last chapter finishing of the Asia Diaries. It has been such a crazy journey over the last 3 weeks, and I really hope everyone's enjoyed following us along as we've gone on our Asian Odyssey. I've had so much fun making this series, and so pleased that we have all of the memories captured and that we got to share it with all of you. So thank you so much for following along if you followed along. If you're just watching this for the first time, go start again at episode 1 back in Singapore, and you'll see the massive journey we've been on. And then in terms of what comes next, we are home today, but we're not home for long. In a couple of weeks' time, we are off to Milan for a little jaunt. So there's going to be definitely a Milan vlog coming your way soon as well. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, for now, though, I'm going to sign off the Asia Diaries for the last time and see you all soon. Bye.